House voted on the Democrats' tax increase package this week. How is it different than the initial proposal you heard in the Finance Committee?
Well, in the Finance Committee, there was a public hearing that really was swamped by people coming in and saying, we're paying enough tax already. And so they took a few elements out. That would include janitorial services, which are still taxed, just not at the increased rate that was in the original bill. Also, insurance agents at one point had a 300% increase in their tax. And that part has been removed. And then the largest one that was removed is an extra tax on beer. Beer distributors pay all the normal taxes that any other business would pay, plus all of the liquor taxes that also occur. However, there was a major increase planned for this that would have killed that industry and cost us a lot of jobs. And that was taken out. Unfortunately, though, there is still another $900 million in new taxes that, despite all of our efforts, passed through the House. These are just struggling people. These aren't the wealthy. You know, I realize that this includes some lawyers, but for the most part, they're the people that work out in my district where we don't have corporate jobs anymore, who are just trying to make an everyday living. And you know, my wife's a teacher, Mr. Speaker, and we talk a lot about the problems of education. One of her problems is so many of her kids are coming from struggling families, and many of these families are trying to be independent. They're not on government programs. They're trying to make their living in the businesses that they have traditionally operated themselves. Why on earth are they the ones that we expect to pay the most? It's not fair, Mr. Speaker. That's why you should vote no.
There's rumors the legislature will again not be able to finish on time and need to go into a special session. What's your take on this?
Well, you know, the elements are all there to get done. And I think the voters made it pretty plain that they want a common sense budget without major new taxes. However, we've got a problem now because the governor, who has not really been a part of the process until the very end, decided that rather than bringing all the parties together to solve the budget and get us out of here so that people can start living their lives again, he decided that he wanted to bring back a bunch of social policy that had already died in the legislative process. So that's a big challenge, and although we're going to try hard to get out of here, I'm not sure that that's going to happen.
This is your last video update of the year. How can people stay in touch with you?
Well, there's a variety of ways. First of all, I, of course, live in my district, and I'm really easy to find. My office here in Olympia stays open, and my phone number will be answered. Email always works, and my web page will be maintained, and I love to use that to communicate with people.